now time for Label Mates, your inside look at a music label that has helped to define the musical world and the artists we love to hear. Today, we're going on a field trip and taking you inside Suburban Home Records, a label that not only cares for their bands they sign, but makes sure that their staff is treated like rock stars too. Home to artists like Ghost Buffalo, Drag the River, and The Gamut, Suburban Home has been releasing their favorite indie bands since 1996. From staff lunch breaks where they sit down like a family and watch Netflix, to playing a game they invented called Washers, Suburban Home knows how to party. It's a Friday at the office and they took us on one of their infamous beer runs. Here's label founder Virgil Dickerson.
So now we have beer for Friday. Let's have some beer. Newcastle in the can. It's a favorite here at the office. The bottle's very tasty as well. I'll take a Pillsbury.
From the moment we walked into the office, the staff was laid back and they made you feel like you were an honorary member of the Suburban Home family, which, by the way, is named after a Descendants song. So let's take a look inside the world and meet the staff. Besides the man in charge, Virgil, his sidekick Kyle is the label manager. He's the guy that takes a lot of phone calls around the office. One thing you should know about him is the staff calls him Eddie Haskell.
He's Eddie Haskell. You'll hear him just cursing all day long, and then he'll answer the phone and be like, "Suburban Home, this is Kyle." I don't know.
That's Hannah. She's in charge of mail order.
I do mail order. I work with that. I update tour dates as well.
And lastly, Seaborn.
Well, we also have a clothing company, Super Fantastic, and I make shirts. We have a heat press, and we make like I Heart stuff going, stuff like that.
Yep.
The label's philosophy is simple, signing bands that they care about.
The best band on Suburban Home, well, it's like picking a favorite child, but is Drag the River. And I'm the #1 Drag the River fan. Virgil is not. Don't let him.
That's why he took the lead on this one, which is fine.
No, we're both, of course, super big Drag the River fans.
Layman Terms' last album is amazing. I think it could have been like
in a perfect
such
world,
a good album.
On a bigger label, they probably could have done really, really well. I think that's kind of the moral of the story with Suburban Home. I feel like we put out some pretty incredible bands, but obviously we're really small. We don't have the marketing force of a lot of bigger labels. One band, they're the Gamuts, and they're from Denver, Colorado. And then one other band, they're called Adventures of Jet. And they are, man, they're just perfect pop craftsmen.
Grab your drinks and let's head outside to play Washers.
Alright, so this is the beautiful game that we call Washers, and it is not unlike horseshoes. There's two-person teams that oppose each other, and here's how it works. You throw these nice little washers into these opposing boxes, and depending on where they fall, depends on how many points you get.
Suburban Home started a drunk dial hotline and they encourage you to call if you're drunk. Leave them a message and they'll post them as an MP3 on their website, suburbanhomerecords.com. Suburban Home Records, we heart you, and that's why you're our featured label.
Honestly, when I first started this, I would have never, ever even imagined that I would be doing this for a living, let alone doing it for 12 years. I guess I just always did what my heart told me to do, which has been independent music.
So pick up the...
This has been Label Mates, dedicated to indie music lovers like you.
Let's do it again.